Hey guys, welcome back. In this lecture, we will learn how we can insert records or rows into a table in Postgres. So to insert the rows into a table, we need to use the insert command. And you can see the syntax of insert command on my screen, that is insert into your table name. Okay, so the table name will be the table name into which you want to insert the row, and then you need to mention the column name for what column you want to insert values. And here you need to mention the values in the same order you mention in the columns. Okay, and here you can see the insert oid count. So this is the tag or command tag returned by the insert statement. Okay, here oid represents the object identifier. Postgres SQL use this object identifier internally as a primary key for its system tables. Typically, the insert statement returns oid with value 0, and the count is the number of rows that insert statement inserted successfully. Okay, now let's try this insert command for inserting some rows into the table. So to insert records into the table, what you need to do, first go to the terminal and log into the psql console. So sudo hyphen u postgres and then psql. Okay, and here what you need to do, that first you need to check that how many tables you have, or if you are clear that into which table you want to insert the data, you can easily insert that. So what we can do here, slash d. Okay, and we created the students table yesterday with four attributes: id, name, email, contact number, and address. Okay, so I will use this student table to insert the data. Okay, so let's use the insert command. So what you can do, insert into and then your table name. So our table name is students. Okay, however, if you want to use the insert into all postgresql syntaxes in the downcase letter or lowercase letters, you can use that as well. Okay, but I am using insert into as capital. So insert into students, and here you need to mention the column names here. So column name will be like id, name, email, contact number, and address. Okay, now you need to mention the values. Okay, here you need to mention that what values you want to provide to this column. So let's say id for sorry, one for id, and then let's say ravi singh for name, and let's say ravi at the rate example.com for email, ravi at the rate example.com. Okay, and then you can provide some dummy contact number here. So I'm taking 1 to 0, and then you need to provide the address. So let's say Indore, India. Okay, so when you execute this query, you will see that one row inserted into the students table. So run this query. Here you can see that the record has been inserted into the table, and here you are seeing this command tag, that is insert 01. So as we discussed a few minutes back, that this 0 represents the OID and this 1 represents the count of the row that we inserted successfully into the table. Okay, now you can try another insert query, or you can try inserting another users or students data into the table. Let's say change the address for jaipur india, okay, and change some contact number here, let's say 92. Okay, and now change the name, let's say alex, and here alex smith, and you can change the id as well. Let's provide 2 here. Okay, so when you run this query, you will see that one more record has been inserted into the table. Now this row has different value with id 2, name alex smith, email alex at the example.com, this is the contact number, and address jaipur india. Okay, and this is how you can insert rows into your table in postgres. Try to insert more data to get more familiar with the insert command. In the next lecture, we will continue working with insert command itself, but there we will use the returning clause. Okay, meanwhile, try this lecture at your end, and we will meet into the next lecture. Till then, tata, goodbye, take care, and stay safe.